Hey, how about them Jags?
What's the update so far?
They would blow the first pick.
It's 16-3. I know. They can't do nothing right. They can't even get the first pick right.
Yo, I hear a bunch of monkeys in your background.
No, those ain't monkeys.
Oh.
Those ain't monkeys you hear, my boy.
Yeah, the Jags out there about to blow the first round pick, about to blow the first pick of the draft and let the Steelers into the playoffs.
Hold on, so they
kind of random, but have you got
You breaking up, Dreaka?
in the Trevor Martin Subway commercial?
Which Kevin Hart commercial?
The Trevor, the quarterback of the Jaguars. He has this Subway commercial where his like hair is blowing in the wind and stuff like that. Like that's the Jaguars. Like,
yep.
Long off season.
Yes. Hey, look.
Jags and the Jets.
Trevor's playing like he should have been playing all season. Because he ain't got to worry about being hurt next week, not being able to play.
Hold on, so if they lose, they get the first pick. The Jets get it.
If they win, the Lions get the first pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bad deal.
You just moved Dreaka. There she is.
Listen, these guys so good. I try not to eat on camera.
Insist on making the executive producer's job harder and harder every week, huh?
What I do?
You out there with all that noise and the kids in the background?
Let me see if I can get somewhere where it's quiet.
No, you good. I'm just saying. It's are you on your phone or your computer?
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
You ain't got no noise canceling headphones?
No.
They noise cancel in your ear.
Yeah, I don't hear.
I don't know how it works. I just hear noise cancel. I'm thinking it's canceling out all the background noise.
Yeah, it's background noise from you hearing it, not from the microphone.
Oh, I learn something new every day.
Yeah,
it's a little quiet out here.
Yeah, it's a little quiet out there.
Okay. We got some trees in the background here. Oh.
Cool. But yeah. Jags about to what Dana predicted.
Yeah, he called it. But hold on, the Colts ain't won. What they said?
Colts ain't won in Jacksonville since 2014.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Very. It's Jacksonville.
Yeah. It's just something about that stadium.
Boy, it's trash.
Like, I don't know what it is. But yeah, they're doing their thing. We wait. But yeah.
Hey, them boys. Hey, how did Jaguars win today?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
I try not to talk about people while I'm on here. I try to keep my focus right here and not drift over.
That's what's up. Dreaka, you hear us? You still hear us, Dreaka? Okay, there she is.
Sounds like she having some connection issues. Yeah. There she is.
Yeah, it keeps going in and out. It's saying connecting and then it keeps coming back. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm here.
All right, cool. We could do it. We can let it make it do what it do. So
do what it do, baby.
With that being said,
yo, what they do, man. It's your boy Joey back again.
Yo, what's up?
Yes, sir. Another episode of You Look Like a Podcast, man. Y'all know what it is. Season 2, episode 3, episode 55. There you go.
It is.
I think I got all that right. Yeah, but man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit your bell so you get notified when the game drops something. On all platforms. The Jags did?
Yeah.
Oh, they balling out. Look, man, everything, all platforms, all social media platforms, You Look Like a Podcast. Make sure y'all following on everything. Got the gang in here with us. Biz, what's happening, brother?
You see it, man. Just chilling on this beautiful Sunday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I should be out there with y'all.
The weather is nice out here too, man. I can't even complain. Dedrick, what's going on, brother?
Ain't nothing. I'm chilling, watching the Jags, even though they're winning, messing up again.
Should be losing.
They don't want the first round pick. They don't want people to say, "Hey, they took an offensive lineman with the first round pick."
I was about to say it might be best they don't get first.
Yeah.
That way, you know what I'm saying, they don't necessarily blow it. They'll take what's left over. They still gonna blow it at number 2 though.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I'm good. I'm chilling. I rebuilt my computer, got everything up and running, everything nice and new. So.
Oh yeah, I saw the all the little upgrades and stuff you got going on over there.
Yeah, I got like 5 terabytes with the hard drive space in here.
That's a lot of bytes.
Like a terabyte.
Processor, I upgraded my processor and everything, so I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
Nerd.
Y'all let us know if the quality of these videos be a little better. You know what I mean?
No, it ain't gonna affect the quality. That's on y'all.
Well, put it on that.
Shots fired. I see you. I got you.
Hey man, but hey, shout out to that boy Dana, man. Shout out to Dana Dane. You know what I mean? He out there doing his coaching thing. And as always, long live Big Norm. I point to Dedrick's screen. I don't know where he at on y'all screen, but because I ain't got no background. Long live Big Norm. Long live Big Norm.
Where your location at?
Oh man, I'm out here at the zoo right now. I got the family out here. Little family trip to the zoo. So, I had to jump on here for a minute. See how long I can last on the podcast before they start harassing me. Everybody eating right now, so they occupy. Yeah. And as y'all can see, we got an extra guest, an extra box on the screen with us. We do have a guest. Miss Dreaka, what's going on with you?
What's going on? First, thank you guys for having me on. Definitely appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. We appreciate your time coming on and kicking it with us for a little minute out of your busy day.
Yes.
So y'all know how we like to do it, man. We like to reach out to people that, is in our circle, people we can get our hands on and bring on here and kick it with us. So I'm going to turn the floor over to you and let you, introduce yourself and let the people know what you got going on.
Awesome. Thank you. So my name is Rica Jackson, and I am the founder of a nonprofit called Dignified Virtue. The goal and vision behind that is to really empower our youth through education and online tutorial and training and tutoring services. So the goal is to develop a STEAM center, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, math, and music. Because I feel like before our parents even give us the name, God has instilled in us our purpose. And so if we can reach the youth young, we can help cultivate and develop those natural talents that they have, that they're already born with. I also am the CEO of Dignified Lifestyle, which you kind of see in the background. I do customized t-shirt printing and apparel, help businesses kind of brand and market their business, help them with the business startup process as far as filing, doing the different marketing research, network, business plans, and things of that nature. And I started that up in 2020 during COVID when I moved back to Jacksonville. And then the new endeavor, which is the podcast section, is I'm starting a podcast which is geared to empower, strengthen, and also network, to kind of be transparent in the business development stage, what that looks like, work-life balance, trusting your vision, believing in your dreams, and then just kind of just putting my my journey out there for others to see. And if you have something that God has instilled in you, don't stop. Just step up there and do it, and everything else will fall into alignment. So that's why I was more than happy to kind of jump on when Dedrick called me. We definitely go back to high school for it. So when he told me about his podcast, I was, it was a no-brainer for me. Definitely here to support and whatever I can do, and share and also put You Look Like a Podcast out there as I'm out there reaching other people as well. So you never know who you can touch through other platforms and other arenas that we can help support one another.
Exactly. That's what we do it for. And we really appreciate you. And going step by step with everything that you mentioned. Like when you started, what put it in your heart to start the nonprofit organization?
Just every year school time comes around, every year you have backpacks, you have school supplies, the school list gets longer and longer and longer. And I've been a single mom, since I divorced in 2013, and even before, I got married, I had 2 children and I was a single mother. And we don't talk about those stressors. We don't talk about the work-life balance. We don't talk about the stress that a parent or a family has to go through just to prepare the child to go to school. And then when they're in school, they have homework. And through just the transition education systems, our children come back in 5th and 6th grade and they have this math homework. And we're looking at it like, I don't know how to help you.
That's what Google is for.
This looks like.
Look, say it again for the people in the back like me.
And it's real life. So if you have children and you're about education and you're active and you want to help and support them, if you don't have the finances, you can't tutor. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the finances, some homes don't have Wi-Fi. Believe it or not, some families don't have Wi-Fi, or they have 1 computer, but they have 3 children. Yeah. So those are different things that when I was coming up, we can go to a public library. We can go to, another friend's house. We can, it was a community-based environment when I was coming up. And I think a little bit of that comes from just the military background. We're just cultivated to be there, but that's not a natural sense in everyday livelihood. And so that's where the nonprofit came from. It was me as a mom saying, hey, what can I do based off of my life experiences to be able to give back and empower and to support? What can I do while I'm here that will help build and leave a lasting legacy, not only for my children to pick up on, but for others in the community to be able to support and take advantage of even when I'm gone. So that was the vision behind the nonprofit. And then that's where the business came from, because with the nonprofit, there's no income based, so you can't live off of the time that you're pouring into developing a nonprofit. So I was like, okay, well, let me buy this t-shirt equipment, start producing shirts for fundraising. And then you get to the business side of things and you're like, okay, well, dang, now I got rent. Now I have insurance. Now I have this equipment. Now I have to, so it's a lot of different things that you don't think about until you jump out there. And then that's how I came into the podcast. Let's talk about it. Let's share. Let's prepare each other for the things that you don't know until you jump out there. Let's prepare ourselves so that we're successful all the way around the board.
Okay. About your business, do you do like custom shirts and custom um merchandise, or is it like specifically the Dignified Lifestyle merchandise and brand?
If you have well, right now it's pretty much, I'm in One Bridge Connect, which is a platform for all African American businesses. So it's more shop black type of environment. It's in the Regency Square Mall. So anything that I'm doing now is to promote the nonprofit in the business. So Dignified Virtue and Dignified Lifestyle. But I do have clients that, such as yourself and your platform, to where you're on TV, you need a shirt. You need marketing material when you're out there promoting yourself. And so that's what I'm trying to get out now, is to help small businesses to be able to build their own brand and explain what that looks like. So as long as you have a logo, we can pretty much put it on anything.
That's what's up.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
The Regency, I didn't even know that place was still open.
It's still going.
It's still going.
It's still kicking out there.
They got a nice little food court.
Yeah, like they got upgraded the food court. Nothing else.
Last time I was in Regency, I think y'all got arrested.
Yeah, it's been a few mango seasons since you've been out there, boy.
Almost 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah. So, Dreaka, before we move on,
it was 30 years ago.
Man, don't say that.
Oh,
Look,
man.
we're the same age, Dreaka. Shut up.
Hey, so before we move on,
Don't tell
Dreaka,
anybody.
I got you.
What's your social media, or how can people reach out to you?
They pretty much can find me on all social media platforms: Dignified Lifestyle, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, Dignified Virtue as well on Twitter. It's My Dignified Lifestyle on Instagram and Dignified Lifestyle on Facebook. So I've definitely been trying to keep everything like cohesive and aligned across the board. I do have a website. It's dignifiedlifestyle.com. And on there, it's all about my vision, my goal to build some forms of income. It has a link to everything that I'm doing. It has a link to where you can reach me directly. You can email direct me, and my contact number is on there as well.
Okay. So quick question: how did you parlay this podcast? What you on what CW out there in Jacksonville? How's it happen?
CW 17 MSN, and we're every Monday at 4 a.m. on the MSN Podcast TV, which is on the Oneness Network.
Okay.
And what we're trying to do by the end of this year, by the summer of this year, is be on Roku TV, which should be 24/7. So anytime you turn on that Fire Stick or your smart TV and you go to Roku TV, you go to MSN Podcast TV, and everything up under that should be there. So every morning at 5, you can turn on to MSN Podcast TV, and you'll be able to start seeing the season 2, episode 1, and every episode then that me and Melinda Rackley are co-hosting.
Man, that'll be big. Every household has a Roku TV.
For real.
So that'll be
You got one.
So Dreaka, you got the podcast. So
y'all can check it. Well,
so what do you have planned for the future after the podcast? You have anything you want to do? Or
my goal is to just really develop the nonprofit.
But you lost connection.
Yeah.
She's coming back.
Here it is.
What just happened, it just disconnected. Dignified Lifestyle I'm doing to pay the bills. The goal is to develop this school for the children, science, technology, engineering, arts, math, and music. So finding professors, finding teachers, finding children so that we can start getting these programs out there, so that we can start getting some brand ambassadors for the nonprofit, so that we can really start regaining and rebuilding the power within our youth, because the youth is the future. So that's the goal. So my year goal is to turn this building that I'm in now into that STEAM center. The 5-year goal is to be international. So pre-COVID, I was going back and forth.
Technical difficulties on Dreaka's side, but we'll get the message out there. We're gonna get the message across.
Okay, and that this thing won't let me be great. It keeps.
Are you on Wi-Fi over there?
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi in the building.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm on 103rd and Rica Road, so it don't make it no better.
So yeah, you said you was going. You said prior to COVID, you was going international.
Yeah, so I had been making trips to Ghana.
Oh.
And building relationships with the schools over there. And that's where the passion came from, because their children at the age of 6, 7, and 8 are speaking 3 and 4 different languages.
Yeah, that's most. That's in most.
Their children.
That's most foreign countries too.
Yeah.
A lot of foreign countries are like early teach their kids like their main language, and then English is second, and then Spanish is the third. It's like French.
And even going to college by the age of 12, they have 12-year-olds that are taking college courses.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, if they have less resources, they don't have public schools, they don't have everything that we have over here, why are our children not at a level of these international children? So instead of asking why, what can I do while I'm alive and breathing? You know what I'm saying? To help promote and cultivate that.
Because we like to teach our kids how to write in cursive versus how to speak other languages.
That part.
Not even
that no more.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We teach our kids, our education system, teach our kids that's not going to help them in the future versus empowering them and teaching them a skill or something that's going to increase their
lifetime. Yeah.
Sound too much like right.
That part.
Yeah.
That part, JoJo.
Yeah, we doing it. Like I said, we're gonna try to link up with you, Dreaka. We're gonna put you in contact with some people that we know and be able to help and expand your empire. You know what I mean? Because that's what we do over here.
And I'm here, and that's one of the reasons why I chose the building, because it's right here by the school that we went to. It's in the neighborhood that I built, that I grew up in. And it's a good building location for the environment that I want to give back to. Like, it's needed. Like, it's really needed to be able to change the environment that our kids have. They don't have places that they can go and be around other like-minded individuals. So all they see is street life. And if that's all you see, you're going to end up falling into that unless you have a mentor or somebody else that believes in you to pick you up and show you a different way.
Yep. And that's exactly why kind of one of the reasons we started this podcast was to show people, people that grew up in our environment, people who's from where we're from, that there's other opportunities out there other than the street life, other than the rapping and selling drugs and all the other stuff that we like to pour light on. There's so many other avenues that you can take to become financially independent or you know what I mean? So that's why we do it. We like entrepreneurs and we like people who lift each other up and build people up, So yeah, that's what we're about.
And then if they see it, it's possible. Yeah.
So let me ask you, do you have like events or anything at the building that you're in? Like, do you have like special things for kids or anything like that?
I've been trying to do that. So, God willing, and, being on the network and networking, hopefully this will kind of get it. This building is here. So if you guys have ideas, if you guys need space, it's here. The offers are on the table. You guys want to come in.
She's already there. She's already.
Look, well, I was asking because I want to make sure if you do have something, if you do have any type of event, because you right there in the neighborhood, like you said, that we can pull up and make sure we support for sure.
Yep. Definitely. And he's already familiar with Kay's events and everything. We're gonna link up and
we have a whole.
And I'll kind of just walk out so you can kind of see. It's locked. Hold on. I'll go the other way so that you can see outside. Because one of the ideas was a lot of times we see the vendor events, where people have vendor tables and different things of that nature. And so that's something that I've been wanting to do with the space. I'm going to flip the camera off of me. How do I do it? This is 103rd. Well, this is Rica. So this is Rica. And that's 103rd.
Okay.
And so you have all of this space right here.
Oh, okay. I've been there before. I've seen it. Yeah, it's a nice event. Yeah. It's a nice event space.
It's a large event.
Yeah.
Outdoors, because we are still in the pandemic, so it's outdoors, so it's fresh air. In our neighborhood, so most of us on the west side. So it's a perfect location. It's just networking and finding like-minded individuals who share the same vision.
Yep. That's dope.
Yeah, look, my wheels already over here turning.
Like that.
Yeah, Dreaka, we appreciate you coming on with us, and we appreciate you holding it down. And like you said, once again, just drop all your contact, your social media, and let everybody know where they can reach you.
Definitely. Again, dignifiedlifestyle.com. My Dignified Lifestyle on Instagram, Dignified Lifestyle on Facebook. And then if you're interested in being a board member, supporting, donating, being a sponsor of the school vision, the Dignified Virtue STEAM Center of Excellence, you can also find me on all social media platforms under Dignified Virtue. And then here's my business card. I don't know if they're able to see it, but it goes over all of the platforms that you're able to find me at as well.
Okay.
Hey man, Dreaka, we just want to let you know, like you said, I know you and Dedrick go way back.
Way back. Not too far back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way back. It's way back. It's way back now.
Way back. Yeah, she said high school. I heard what she said, high school. Hey, but look, man, I just want to let you know we definitely proud of you.
Thank you.
That Dedrick give you that extends to all of us. You know what I'm saying? We definitely proud of you. Keep doing your thing. We definitely gonna be in contact. We're gonna link up, get some things going. That's what we're doing this for, to connect dots. So, we definitely appreciate your time coming on with us and chopping it up. Just keep being a blessing to these kids, because that like you said, they are few.
They are. Definitely. And I'm gonna hold you to it, JoJo. So now you know where I'm at. I didn't even show to the sign and everything. So I don't want to hear nothing.
No, we pulling up. We pulling up for sure. All right, man. We appreciate your time, and thank you for kicking it with us.
Take care.
All right, bye, Dreaka.
All right, take care. Thank you, guys.
That's what's up.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's big time.
Yeah,
that's big time.
We gotta sound like we got an on location spot.
Yeah, we got to definitely get there. make some things shake, man.
Yo, what y'all boys got planned for this next week coming up? Anything big? Anything special?
I ain't got nothing planned.
Yeah.
Hey, how y'all feel about doggone AB saying that Tom Brady needs him?
Man,
I'm off that AB stuff.
AB is just all he's doing is proving the point that we made last show.
Yeah,
he said he's crazy.
Childish.
He's never gonna play. He's never gonna play in the NFL again.
Ever.
And did y'all see the rap? Did y'all see the video he dropped?
I seen the clip of it. I
saw a clip. I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
I watched the clip like 2 or 3 times because I was trying to see if he could actually rap.
No, he can't even talk. He don't even know how to speak right.
It wasn't cool. And him talking about Brady, Brady was the only person who had his back.
The only person.
And he was literally talking about how when Brady let him stay with him. I'm like,
dog.
You're the only reason that he's the only reason that you're still in the league right now.
Like, I don't want to hear anything about them trying to make him play hurt. I don't hear anything about him mad they're not giving him touches. He just need to go sit down somewhere.
Yeah. He missed 8 games because of him.
Yeah, he just need to go sit down somewhere. Like, there's no, like, going somewhere. You done made your money. Now go sit down. Go sit down and be quiet because I ain't got time for him.
Even you know, on the pivot, even Ryan Clark was like, that was my homie, and I wrote him off because he was
he just wasn't. He just like just let him go.
Yeah, and I think that's what Ocho Cinco.
Just let him do what he's gonna do.
That's what Ocho was saying. Like, just
keep moving. Like, don't even give him time of day.
Like, he knows who he can call if he need to talk. I'm not finna reach out to him because everybody else reaching out to him.
Yeah. Nobody. He's not worth the time and effort. He's not. Like, they just need to stop. Like, if he's gonna be AB, let him be AB by himself.
Exactly.
Like,
he's special.
Like, it's not. I don't even think it's not even CPE. It's just him. It's just who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's like, I always knew something wrong with him ever since he got that Hulk Hogan goatee. When he had a blonde goatee like Hulk Hogan, I was like, this dude got issues. He needed heat.
And like they said, it changed when he got money.
Yeah.
It changed when he got that first big contract from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, everything changed.
Just
his agent gave him bad advice. Because instead of him getting guaranteed money, he got incentive-based contracts, and that's like, dog.
Yeah,
that's gonna make you act up.
But he had guaranteed money. He had guaranteed money in Vegas when he played for the Raiders. All he had to do was take one snap for the Raiders, and he was guaranteed $30 million. That's all he had to do.
AB's wild.
Yeah.
But you know what?
AB's wild, but what else is wild is the fact that they're giving all these old players 10-day contracts.
Ain't nobody left to play.
All these old NBA players, 10 days.
Everybody on protocol.
But hey, these old heads be like, hey, I've been waiting for this. You see Lance Stevenson over there balling. It's some and ones.
he been hooping. He been waiting to play.
Yeah. He had a career high in assists the last game. And he's on a 10-day contract right now.
Oh, they're gonna extend him for the rest of the season if he keep playing. But you know what I'm hyped about?
What's that?
My boy Klay Thompson come back tonight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Splash Brothers.
It's gonna be the Warriors gonna be a problem. They're gonna be a problem. If he gets in the rhythm, it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah, he just gotta. I'm interested to see how he is incorporated into that.
He's going to start.
You know what I mean? I know he's going to start, but I'm interested to see how that dynamic, because they are like right now, they are just as dynamic as they were with KD for some reason.
Because they have a bunch of shooters, a bunch of swingmen and shooters and dudes that play defense.
Yes.
And Clay will fit right in with that.
That doggone Gary Payton Jr.
And he's a pit bull on that court.
Yes. He's like his daddy. He's like his daddy, but way more athletic.
Yep.
And way more, his offensive skills are better than Gary Payton's too. But he's just,
I don't know. GP was an all-star now.
GP was an all-star because
offensively and defensively.
No, he was an all-star. He was an all-star because of his assists and his defense. That's what he was all-star too. Huh?
He could score too. You don't remember when they went to the finals?
What was his height? What was his?
I don't know, probably like 20 points a game. I'm just saying.
But yeah, that doggone, like that whole Golden State team is favored, and people sleeping on them.
And you know why they're dynamic? Because Andrew Wiggins finally has a spot where he feels comfortable, where he could show off what he can do.
Exactly, and that's because Steph is gonna draw 3 defenders whenever he get the ball,
and
Draymond is gonna be able to find the open man anytime. And, I mean, they're even their big men out there hooping. It's cool, but you know who people are sleeping on, and they need to stop sleeping on.
Who?
The Heat.
Oh, the Heat. Ain't nobody sleeping on the Heat because the Heat has the best bench in the league.
You don't hear any of the analysts, any of the basketball talk commentators saying anything about Miami Heat.
That's because they know the Heat is going to be there because of the head coach and Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah,
head coach and Jimmy Buckets. They're going.
Butler might be the hardest player to guard in the NBA.
Hey, Gary Payton from like 90. I say from 94 to 2003, he averaged like 21, 22 points a game.
For real?
Yeah.
94 to 2003?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he was legit on the court scoring.
Yep, and he got him a championship with who? The Heat. That was the year that they had. That was the year that Miami Heat did what the Lakers are trying to do now. They brought in all the old heads and all supporting cast role players, and they won the championship.
They won the championship.
That first year with Shaq.
No, they won the championship with D Wade. Because of D Wade. Not them old heads. D Wade carried that team in the finals.
That is true. That is true. But they still had a team full of old heads.
Yeah, they had
all 3. They had the first, second, and third pick from the 1992 draft on their team.
Who? Shaq,
Christian Laettner, and Alonzo Mourning.
Oh, they did have those after his kidney transplant.
And then they had White Chocolate. They had Gary Payton.
Was Eddie Jones on the squad?
No, Eddie Jones wasn't on the squad still. Eddie Jones had way. I think he was almost out the league by that time. But who else did they have? They had Posey. They had James Posey.
Oh, they did have James Posey.
They had a bunch of role players. That was what, 2003? 2004?
That was like 2006.
2006?
Yeah. Wade got drafted in 03.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 06 when they beat the Mavericks.
Yep. They had Shandon Anderson, whoever that was. They had Michael Doliak.
Oh Lord. They had a bunch of random old dudes.
Yeah. Jason Capono.
I'm telling you, D Wade showed why he.
They only had 3 guards on that team, 4 guards on that team. Everybody else was forwards. Jason Williams, whoever Matt Walsh was, Dwayne Wade, Gary Payton, and Gerald Fitch. Oh, and Derek Anderson. Everybody else were forwards and centers. But yeah, this team had a bunch of nobodies and old heads, and they were able to run the get the championship.
Dang.
Well, yeah, what happened to Joe? I guess he must have got.
He lost power.
Oh,
his battery life was not going well.
Oh,
so he had to cut it short.
Bad planning, Joe. Bad planning.
Very bad.
But yeah.
I still ain't seen Spider-Man yet.
Man, you need to go see that.
I'll probably wait till it get on TV. Wait till it get to Disney Plus if it goes to Disney Plus.
Watched Sing 2 the other day.
How was that?
It was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, we're gonna take the girls, go see it probably this week.
I just rented it on Prime.
Oh, you can rent it on Prime?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
just rented it on Prime because you save money. It's like $24 on Prime to rent, and you can eat whatever snacks you have in your house while you're eating dinner. I had to spend an extra $70 on snacks. But yeah, we watched Sing 2. Oh, and it's this. We started watching the show last night. This M. Night Shyamalan TV show. It's on Apple TV. But
what's it called?
Oh man, what's it called? I don't be knowing the title of these shows. I just
I started watching this anime. I don't know why I started watching it, but it's called One Punch Man. Have you heard of that?
Yes, One Punch Man is dope.
I'm like, so this guy is so strong that he kills villains with one punch, and he's mad because there's no competition. He gets depressed because he has no fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh, the show is called Servant. It's Servant, and it's I think it's exclusively on Apple TV. But that thing, it's the M. Night Shyamalan, so it's gonna be very.
I stopped watching M. Night Shyamalan stuff after The Village.
I did too.
That made me so mad.
The Village messed me up, but then now I'm watching I'm seeing all these other shows that he did.
Then he did that show where the people get old on the beach.
That was a movie, and that was actually a pretty good movie. That was the first M. Night Shyamalan movie that I watched. No, it wasn't. Because I watched Glass.
Oh yeah, I did watch all those.
I watched Split. Split was
good, and Glass made the ending made me mad.
Yeah. But yeah,
not as mad as The Village.
The Village has the worst ending of any movie ever.
No, the worst ending ever is this movie me and Joy watched the other day. It was called. What was it called? Man, what was that movie called? It was a movie with Mark Wahlberg.
A newer movie?
Yes, on Amazon. Let me see. It was called Joe Bell. Joe Bell. It was the saddest ending you can think of in a movie.
Was it the dude that walked across the United States?
Yes.
But that whole movie, he was walking with his dead son, wasn't he?
Yes. But that wasn't the sad part, man.
What was the sad part?
Woo! The sad part, spoiler alert, he got hit by a truck and died walking.
So he didn't even reach his goal.
No, he didn't reach his goal. The movie ended with the police surrounding an accident, and the police pull up, and his little cart is on the side of the road, rolled over, and he's on a gurney, covered up.
That's not cool.
That was like, it was messed up. It was a real good movie up until that end part. It was a real good movie. And then that part, like, dang, this sucks. And it was a true story. I'm like, man, y'all could have warned me.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
That was, man.
It was pretty messed up. What's the Jags looking like now?
They're winning still. They are scores 26-3.
Oh, so they winning like
they literally stopped the Colts. The Colts was 4th and 2 at the goal line, and the Jaguars stopped.
Dang.
Like, it's not even
Colts. Wasn't the Colts, if they win, they got in?
No, the Colts are already in. I think they was winning going for like the division championship.
So they're gonna be in at 9-8.
They might be in at 9-8.
What in the world? Let me see something. Let's see what the standings are right now. Nope, the Colts aren't in. They had to win to get in.
They had to win to get in?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Dang.
So it opened it up for
Pittsburgh
or the Ravens.
Or the Chargers.
Like the Ravens are beating the Pittsburgh Steelers right now, right?
No, it opens us up for the Chargers and the Raiders. Because the Chargers and Raiders are both 9-7 right now.
But I thought they had opened up for Pittsburgh and the Ravens as well.
It might, but the Ravens are 8-8 and the Pittsburgh are 8-7-1. So,
and the Ravens are right now beating the Steelers, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think the Ravens are beating the Steelers right now. But hey, that's yeah.
Oh, I want to talk to Joe about the Cowboys.
The Cowboys looking impressive yesterday.
Yeah, I'm saying they might be the healthiest team in the league right now. And the healthiest team usually always wins the Super Bowl.
Yep. They were looking very impressive. Oh, the Steelers are beating the Ravens.
I just need my squad to win today. I need them to beat the Rams so they can get in and whip up on the Cowboys first round.
I'm mad that the Jaguars want to show out like this the last game of the season.
You knew that's going to happen. They do it every time.
4 sacks. They got 4 sacks, a fumble, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery. I think they got 1 or 2 interceptions.
But if you look like they're letting Trevor play.
Yeah.
Let him do what he do.
It's not about that. I don't even think it's letting him play. He's just playing, I think, because there is, like, if he gets hurt during this game, he had the whole season to recover. I think because Trevor's kind of frail.
No, he ain't. He looks slim, but he's a pretty put together dude. Like, his legs are real. Like, when you have thick legs as a quarterback in the NFL, you're gonna be pretty durable.
Yeah.
But I think they were handicapping him. They were not letting him. They weren't giving him the full playbook.
I don't even think it was that because I think it was just his decision making, and this time, like the offensive line is giving him time, giving him time.
He need a Jamar Chase type receiver.
Yes.
He need a receiver that's gonna go downfield and turn 50-50 balls into 70-30 balls.
Yep. Or somebody who grab a quick slant and take it to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have any. Don't have that.
They thought Chanel was gonna be that, but he got bricks his hands.
Got something. Because that should have been a touchdown, but that's neither here nor there. Hey, look, you look like a podcast. Hey, what episode we in?
Episode
3.
Yeah, season 2, episode 3. I don't know what the 50 number is.
54 out of 100.
Yeah, I think so.
But hey, we appreciate all y'all watching, all y'all lookers. Y'all continue to show us love. Our numbers, our subscribers are slowly rising. Not really slowly. Our subscribers are. On the lookout. We have some special guests coming up in the next couple of weeks. So y'all logging in, keep subscribing, keep commenting.
You want comments? Comment. Like
we like the whole conversation. Whole conversation with you in the comments.
Just comment. We'll take anything. Any and all comments are welcome.
Exactly. But yeah. They said long live Norm. Shout out to Joe out there. Shout out to Dana. Dana doing his coaching thing. The whole GEB crew. Shout out to them. Shout out all the guests that we've had on. And yeah. With that being said, you look like a podcast. Season 2, episode 3.
We out.